Katie.
And I'm Kay.
And you're listening to the Babes of Quinte podcast. We're doing this thing. How are you?
I'm so tired.
Yeah. It's this like limbo between Christmas and New Year's. I have no idea what's going on. Why are we at work?
I don't know. Why are we here? Honestly, it was so hard to get out of bed this morning. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I didn't want to get out of bed. I set my alarm for like 8.
Mine went off at 6:30.
You got up at 6:30?
No.
What did you say?
My alarm went off at 6:30.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And then I didn't get out of bed until 8.
Oh, okay.
I snoozed.
I snooze a lot.
And I read a book.
Oh, what book are you reading?
Why can't I remember the name of it? Mark gave it to me.
Oh, that really long one.
The really long one, yeah.
Still going, eh?
Still going. It's good though. But I got it on my Kindle now.
Oh, nice.
So I can read it at night without having lights on.
Yeah.
And it has dark mode. It's great.
How was your Christmas?
I'm so tired. My Christmas was lovely. I was in a snow globe because the snow was all the way up my patio windows. So
yeah, that storm was something.
There's a fluff in front of my face. Yeah, and I made Christmas dinner for the first time by myself.
Did you do turkey?
I did, yes.
Nice.
I did turkey and mashed potatoes, and I roasted some sweet potatoes because I was just I just have to have a bunch of starchy carbs.
Yeah, I love starchy carbs.
So I was like,
I
know
love
what?
stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
Box stuffing is
A+.
chef's kiss.
Love it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it was just super chill. It was just me, Kate. My sister came home later because she worked.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, no, it was good. I had a good time. How was yours?
Chill. We went to Jeanette's family's thing, and then my family, my brother was working, so we're not celebrating till January 1st and 2nd,
nice.
My family's Christmas. So we're having fondue. Pretty excited.
Fun.
Fancy. I love the cheese one. Makes my tummy hurt, but still. I'll say this is our second time recording this, and we are a day late putting out the podcast, but don't add us because
holidays.
I couldn't come in the office yesterday and holidays. So
it was the holidays.
Yeah. And this last week, our guest. There's a time machine, but we record everyone a week before. So our guest for this week, they were just so wholesome.
Just so sweet. And very passionate. And I love that in people. I love when people are passionate about things.
Yeah.
And then I can learn from them.
Yeah, they really love
hear their stories.
What they're doing. And they're really trying to get people involved in it.
Yeah.
So without further ado, enjoy this podcast. Today we are talking to not one, but 2 amazing retirees who have dedicated their time to the Quinte Film Alternative. The Quinte Film Alternative has been presenting first-run films in the Belleville area for 27 years. The organization brings must-see Canadian and international movies to the area. You can attend QFA viewings at the Empire Theatre in Belleville on alternate Wednesdays from September to June. Gayle Parks is the president of QFA. She is a Belleville local who has spent her life in Belleville. She attended Loyalist College for the Social Services program and then went on to her first job in the provincial government. Minny is the sponsorship coordinator with the Quinte Film Alternative. She is originally from Kingston, but now calls Belleville home. She attended Loyalist College in the Travel and Tourist program. She now uses her time to volunteer in the community. Today, we are going to be educated on alternative films, the QFA, and all things cinema. Yeah.
Hi.
How's it going?
I look at whoever's talking.
Oh, no, that's totally fine.
Look at the microphone.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's weird. You have to kind of station yourself around the mic.
It's like a chicken. Chickens, when you move them, they keep their head in the same spot.
Okay.
Fun fact of chickens.
Katie was a farmer. So.
First, we just really want to know about the Quinte Film Alternative and what it is.
So, as you mentioned in the beginning, we've been around for over 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we show first-run festival quality films. They're international films, they're Canadian films. The films have a wide range of topics. So some of the films are just pure entertainment. They're just fun and entertainment. But a lot of the films have a social message or give you some insight into other cultures, other lifestyles. lifestyles that mainstream may not be aware of, and living conditions and all those types of things. So the films always seem to generate discussion. They're the type of films that you leave and you might say, what was that about? And then somebody else will say to you, well, this is what I thought. Or it doesn't have a Hollywood ending. So it's kind of an abrupt ending, and you go, oh, I wonder if. So they're thought-provoking, and they make you think, and they make you feel. And I think that's the thing about it, is they make you feel. The other thing is you're in the cinema with other people. So you hear other people laugh, you see other people crying, you get that feeling of community. And because we have a membership, so the same people come every 2 weeks, and you get to know people, and you meet new people, and you get to talk about the film, and you get to talk with other people about what they thought about the film. So it is a community.
Mm-hmm.
It really is a community of film lovers.
I love that.
I'm already like, I think I need a membership. Yeah.
Why do I need to be part of this?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You absolutely
I will say, too,
do.
I was a film kid because, fun fact, I couldn't read for a long time. So I just watched movies. And so I feel like it's great for people who can't read. No, I'm joking. But it is nice that it's a community and you are bringing something different to the Belleville area. What's the history of 27 years is a long time.
27 years is a long time. And the history goes back to 1995, and we're not really sure who placed an ad in the local paper. We think it was Film Circuit, because all of our films come from the Toronto International Film Festival.
Okay.
So they're Film Circuit films. And a small group of people responded to the advertisement and created Quinte Film Alternative. And there is actually one person that I know who was part of that original group who still comes to the film.
Oh,
really?
That's so cute.
Yeah, she still comes to the films every other Wednesday.
That's really sweet.
So she's amazing. But our membership is very interesting, because oftentimes we will sell memberships and we don't know what the films are, because we need to wait until Film Circuit gives the approval that there's a release date and all of those types of things. But our members trust that we're going to bring in really interesting films.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a surprise box.
It is like a surprise.
I like a good
box.
surprise.
Yeah. Those are so hip now, too, surprise boxes. So it's like the perfect thing if you like a surprise box.
It's like the perfect gift for Christmas. I know it's coming out after Christmas, but
we're going to talk about things, too, that have to do with it. So.
Well, now that you mentioned it's a perfect gift for Christmas.
I was going to say, tell us
here's
about
a
the
segue.
holiday sale.
Yeah. We do have a holiday sale that goes on till December 31st.
Perfect.
Oh, okay,
And
perfect.
what basically it is our seasons go from September to the end of January, and then from the beginning of February till June. Mm-hmm. So you can buy a membership for like September to June, or you can buy September to
so you don't have to commit
January,
to
or January until
okay,
June.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy a membership before December 31st, then what happens is you pay the $80, which is what our membership costs, or $150 for both. If you buy that, you get to come to the 2 January movies, as well as we have a party at the end of the year.
Oh.
I love a party.
It's a members only party.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive. It's a members only party. So you also get to come to that. So you actually get 3 additional films, which works out to about $6 a film.
That's cheap.
It's a wonderful, a wonderful price. So.
Yeah.
It's like a one-stop at Starbucks for me.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. One stop at Starbucks.
And you also get a free guest pass. Bring a guest pass with that package.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you can go to either screening, because the films all have like a matinee and an evening, right?
Right.
So you can go to either of those.
Yeah.
That's great.
Correct.
I'm
And
loving
for
this.
the finale, we've also had like a director of a movie or some celebrity come for that. We've had that in the past. So it can be a wine and cheese kind of thing with the director. And so it's kind of a big deal for members.
Yeah, that is really
And,
cool.
Yeah.
How did you each get involved in?
You go ahead.
I had a friend who said, I think you might enjoy being on the board. So I joined about 4 years ago, taking on the sponsorship role, which I really, really enjoy doing. And then we became the recipients of a Trillium grant, and now I'm kind of heading up the marketing campaign for the Trillium grant, which has all of a sudden created a lot more work.
I bet.
But it's been really fun. It's been great doing it, absolutely. And I love the sponsorship job because I go and meet people and talk to them about Quinte Film Alternative. I do very little by phone or by email. I do mostly personal contact because it's successful. It works.
Yeah.
I get results.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we can help you with marketing.
Yeah, we love marketing.
It's like what we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and don't you find that that's how it works? Personal contact, mostly?
Yeah, I've met some great people at like chamber events and the Quinte Women in Business events. It's been really nice. And Gayle, how'd you get involved?
I got involved basically by going to the film.
Oh, okay.
Again, a friend of mine said, you like movies, you might like to come to these. So I started going to the films, and I probably went to the films for, I'm going to say 8 or 9 years before I actually got involved with the board. And then I was approached by the board and asked. And I started doing community engagement, so getting out into the community, that type of thing. And then I think I became chair of the board sometime
I feel like
after
that's
that.
how it happens. All of a sudden, they're like, "You're now the chair," and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Great.
that type of thing. But the story I kind of like to tell that for me is what Quinte Film Alternative is all about. Is I would be at work, and I would just go from work to the movies, and people at work would see me hanging around the office later than normal. And they'd say, "Oh, you're going to the movie tonight?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm going to the." "What are you going to see?" And I go, "I don't know."
I don't know yet.
I don't know. And I just go and I show up and pleasantly surprised 99% of the time. So I didn't go in with preconceived notions about what the film was about because I didn't know what the film was. But I think that's the relationship we kind of have with our members. You don't need to know what the film is. There are members and there are people who look and go, okay, I want to see that one. I'm not sure about that one. But in general, it's just like, surprise, here we are.
That's like my kind of energy. I'm like, I love that. Just like to go and be like, I know I'm going to like it because the people curating the movies, I trust their judgment. Go in and just like have a good time.
And so they're all from the Toronto Film Festival. Is that what you said? They're all, what was that called again?
The Toronto International Film Festival. It's there's a group associated with TIFF that it's called the Film Circuit. And I believe there are about 138 film circuits across the country. We send them a list of the films we want and the dates we want them, and then they work directly with the distributors to get those dates for us. So just where we source the films is we do send people to the Toronto International Film Festival, and we also send them to Cinefest in Sudbury.
Oh.
And they're two entirely different animals. The Toronto International Film Festival, the film circuit creates a sub-program for us. So they choose a number of films and we go and we watch them. Sudbury is kind of a free-for-all. So
that's fun.
Yeah, they show like hundreds of movies and you just pick the ones you want to go to and you choose the ones you want to go to.
It's like a marathon though, right?
It is like a marathon. You know?
Like you're just like movie.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. And some of them you don't actually see the end because you want to hit the beginning of the next one.
Are there snacks?
There are. They have
Okay,
a
okay.
hospitality
Beautiful.
Wow.
I'm
trailer.
sold.
So
Yeah, I was like, I hope there's snacks at
Yeah.
these movies, or like,
yeah, there
it's
are
gonna be a long marathon.
snacks and a little bar in the corner and that
Perfect.
because but yeah, you can. I think we were there for 5 days this past fall and saw 35 or 40 movies.
Whoa! So it's like for film buffs, it's
Oh.
the I don't know the Olympics.
Oh yeah, it is amazing. It is so much fun. It is really so much fun, and you get to see a lot of films, and you get to see some really bad ones.
But I mean, that's part of the process.
That's part of it.
It is, and so that's generally how we choose our films. Board members go to these festivals.
I thought you were gonna say you choose the bad ones.
Yeah, no, we don't. We try not to choose the bad ones, but film is subjective.
For sure.
What I like, you're not going to like necessarily, or we're all going to love it, or so it is so subjective.
And sometimes it's those bad films that just become a cult classic.
Am
I wrong?
No, the bad films are the ones you remember.
Yeah.
They're the
it's
ones
so
you
bad.
remember. And they're the ones that the programming committee, because we have a subcommittee of the board that does the programming, goes to the festivals and that type of thing, will refer to one movie we've seen as another movie. I'm not very clear on this. So we showed a movie called Firecrackers. And it was a very, very disturbing film. It was a lifestyle that most people are not familiar with.
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah. And the language in the film was quite explicit.
Is it an older movie? No, 2005? Newer?
Newer. I think it's newer than 2005. So when we're looking at films, we go, oh no, that's another Firecracker. We're not doing that one.
2018?
Yeah, that would be about right.
It does look. Yeah, I get the vibe it's giving off. Yeah,
it is spicy, and it basically it's a really good bad film.
Those are my favorite movies. The good bad ones.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, you have to watch this because it's so good. It's bad. It's so bad. It's good.
Yeah. And because it's about, this one in particular is about two young women trying to get out of a lifestyle in a town that men put them down, and their environment is working against them, and all of those types of things. But the language is quite
colorful,
explicit, and continuous. Like every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's continuous. So a lot of times we will compare a movie to another movie. So that's Firecracker. No, we don't want to do that. Or if it's a really good movie that we love, like Phantom of the Open that we just did. We'll see a movie and it reminds me of Phantom of the Open. We loved it. It was wonderful. So that's kind of how we choose.
Yeah. On that, what is your favorite alternative film you've ever seen, and your favorite blockbuster film? I know it's a big question.
You answer first. Let me think.
Let me think too. I don't know. Wow, that's a tough one. There's been a lot of good ones. I loved Phantom of the Open. For sure.
What's this movie? I feel bad because I'm just Googling, but I'm like, I need to know.
Well, I know that my
favorite.
And
I also liked the French one, Delicious.
Oh, Delicious.
Delicious, yeah. Really like that one.
Are there a lot of French or non-English films, or is it
we do have subtitled films, but we try and stagger those so we don't have back-to-back subtitled films. So we'll have a subtitled film. Because a lot of the really, really good films are not English speaking. They're Korean, they're Spanish, so a whole bunch. To answer your question, my favorite movies are all the old stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I love
You know,
I
stuff
love
like,
the old stuff.
you know,
Yeah, me too.
Casablanca.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, yeah.
Falcon
Yeah.
and all that.
King and I.
Gone with the Wind.
Forever.
Gone with the Wind,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
South
though-
Pacific. So I love the musicals. Like I'm just like that's like my jam.
Yeah.
And The Sound of Music, all those
Oh,
things.
okay.
Love.
Growing up, my grandparents only had 2 VHSs in the house. Sound of Music and my parents' wedding. That was it. I've seen The Sound of Music so many times, or if I didn't want, I was like, guess I'm watching The Wedding again. Like, that was it. I had no other options.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, though.
I can think of 2 movies that stuck with me. And one, I was really, really sick with a cold, and my friend wasn't going, and, you know, I'm going like, and it was called Manufactured Landscapes. And it was about how we changed the landscape of the world with garbage and moving, like deforestation and, you know, kind of all of that. And I went, okay, I'm going there. I'm going to watch the movie for 5 minutes, and then I'm going home. The lights came on, and the movie was over. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Was that a documentary? Or, like, are they ever documentaries, or are they always...
We tend not to do documentaries because DocFest
Yeah.
does documentaries.
Right.
However, there are some that we will choose, but they're pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, I knew what I was going to see, and I'm driving there going, I'm going to see a movie called Wordplay about people who do crossword puzzles. This has got to be the stupidest movie anybody would ever go to. It was amazing. It was so good.
It's like that Netflix show on right now, the Gambit or something, the Queen's Gambit.
Oh,
Yes,
the Queen's Gambit,
That's
yeah.
about chess, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, why would chess be interesting? And then they have this way of like pulling you in.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could totally get behind some crossword movie.
Yeah, the characters were so unique.
Yeah.
They were real. They were real, and it wasn't a documentary. It's more like a docudrama type
Yeah.
thing. So those are the films I've seen. So many great films, but those are the couple of films that have stuck with me, like from 10 years ago. You know,
Love it.
that type of
That's how
thing.
you know it's good, when it
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah.
Okay, Minnie,
What?
what's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite alternative film you've seen?
Well, Phantom of the Open.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite blockbuster? I guess you both have to answer, like your favorite, or do we just not even like those?
Well, blockbusters is like, I like Gayle, the older movies.
Mhm.
I love the older movies. I think they're just great, like a lot of the Alfred Hitchcock stuff.
Oh, okay.
And the movie Rebecca, I think, was one
that's
of the
a good
Alfred,
one.
a really good one. And
Never
yeah,
seen that.
no, I know they're way beyond, like way before you were born.
Yeah.
So,
And I do blockbusters. I go and I watch the blockbusters, but I can't really think of anything that's kind of stuck with me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not lately, right?
not like where
No.
the Crawdads thing was good, but the book was way better.
The book is always.
I think that's the thing. The book's always better.
yeah. Yeah.
How?
I
how?
don't go to the movies much, blockbusters. I go
No.
to Quinte Film Alternative.
Yeah.
I really don't go to the mall at all.
That's fair. I feel like too, it's a different energy at the Empire downtown. Not as busy. It's just a different flow.
Well, it's
And
people
then-
who are choosing to be there, right?
Yeah.
So you're not getting. No offense to the teenagers.
The teenager.
Love the teenagers. I have one. I can say this. They're annoying.
Yeah, they are.
Love them to pieces, Kate. I'm so sorry. But they're annoying. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to go to a movie and sit in silence and watch your movie and not have to worry about, you know, giggling and cell phone lights and people getting up and down constantly or children screaming. Love the children.
And with us too, we don't have all the commercials ahead of time either. Like we do the
A+.
the sponsors are across our screen and some notices that are important, but for the rest, and then you get the trailer and then the movie starts, so you don't have the 20 minutes of loud commercials prior to the movie, which is great.
Besides what Minnie said, those 20 minutes of commercials and advertising, but also the sound system at the Empire is
so good.
so different.
Good.
The sound system is amazing, but it doesn't blare you out of the seats.
Yeah.
Like,
it's too loud. Okay, I'm not dissing the Galaxy Theater. It's just for myself. It's too loud.
And we talk about that even from in this station from a music point of view. Like, you can see some of the best musical performances there just because of the sound quality. And I never even thought of that. But it is the sound in the movie and how you're absorbing that is so important.
It is very important, and it, like I say, it's not blasting you out of the seat. You can comfortably hear what's going on. And
how did COVID affect QFA?
Well, we basically had to shut down, and we went into streaming.
Oh, so you still kept going.
We still kept going, but it was a challenge to do that. A lot of people don't have access to streaming facilities, right? So it was really difficult. So I think the streaming was very low in attendance. Yeah. And then when we finally did get back in, then we tried to make up for all the time we'd lost. We had a movie every week, every Wednesday night. We had a movie just to make up for the season that we had lost. So it was a very busy time, but it worked. But we're trying now to get membership back because people have stayed home, and that's why we're trying to promote it as much as we can to get people back into the theater.
And that's part of the challenge as well. As Minnie said, getting people back into the theater. But the younger people don't go to movies like the generation before them did. Like we went to the movies. They have all kinds of streaming opportunities, and personally, I love the big screen. So you get the big screen, and a different generation watches it on their phone. So they have a little screen. So that's a little bit of the challenge as well. People are still a little hesitant about COVID. However, the Empire Theater holds 700 people, and in general, we would get maybe 100, 150
so there's
to a
lots
movie.
of ability to social distance.
You can social distance. You don't have to sit beside, in front, behind of anybody. So we make it as safe as an environment as we possibly can. But it has been a challenge getting people back into the theaters for a variety of reasons.
Okay, so can you tell me, just let's kind of overview the benefits of being a member. So you get your movies for the season, for whatever, the December 2 thing. You get, so how many movies is that? Is it once per week or once every other week?
Once every other week.
Okay.
So the total number of movies is 19. September to January, it's 9 movies. February to June, it's 9 movies. And then there's the bonus members-only movie, which gives you the 19th.
And
That's
if you
amazing.
give the gift of a great movie, you buy the holiday sale. Is that a membership as well, or is that?
It is.
Okay. So you could gift that to someone. That'd be a really cool gift.
I know so many people who would really love that.
Honestly,
that's a
my
really cool
dad would
thing.
love that gift. That man loves a good movie, and he loves going to the movies. All he ever wants.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You go
Christmas presents
on the website and purchase it.
Yeah.
You can just, oh, perfect.
Oh, you can purchase online.
Oh, absolutely.
Even better.
You can. I'm on the website right now.
Oh, yeah.
you can purchase online, and you can say it's a gift.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So you can say it's for me or it's a gift for someone else.
Okay.
And it comes in a beautiful little envelope.
Oh, an envelope, yeah.
With all of the information, and so you can just...
That's great. That's a really cool gift. If you're still looking for a gift for someone, this is a cool one, and it's kind of out of the box.
It's different, right? It's an experience. Like, you're not just giving, like, I mean, I'm all for, like, material things, but, like, I think experiences are way underrated.
Yeah.
Like, I would much prefer, you know, this way, it's like you get a night out away from the children. You know, you could have, like, a nice dinner beforehand, make it, like, a date night, make it a girlfriend's night, make it, like, you know, there's so many opportunities. Like,
There
I love
are.
this.
Yeah.
And we have a membership card that's like a credit card. So there's a
Oh.
barcode on it, and it's scanned every time you come to the movie. So it's like you just need to carry that card with you. That is
Yeah.
your membership card
Okay.
Beauty.
for the whole season.
And you said you get, with the membership, you get one guest pass?
Yes.
So that it's just one for one seating, not every movie.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
noted.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I feel like
It
I
is
wanna
cool,
do
and
this.
it feels like the gift that keeps on giving.
Mhm.
Right.
Because every time you go to the theater, I've gotten into the movie for free. This is my gift from my daughter or
Yeah.
my husband,
Yeah.
so it just
And it's a very reasonably priced movie with the membership, because now I feel like if I do go to the movies, I'm spending like $50. Just
You are.
like, it's insane.
It is.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this, and we're gonna have to go to one of these.
I know.
movies.
You know
will.
we're going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
going.
We're for sure going, and we'll probably review the movie on the pod.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think that would be fun.
that would be fun. I'll tell
Well,
you
and
which
also, I
one
don't-
to come
Yeah.
to the review.
Actually,
Okay.
I've been looking at the ones that are coming that have dates with them right now. I'm gonna tell the people on the pod.
Well, and the other thing, I don't know if you can announce that through this, but we're doing our chamber mingle is going to be at QFA in February.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna mingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna come to the
We'll
chamber
mingle.
The
Yeah.
it'll
I
be
love
at,
the chamber mingle.
It'll be at the
And-
Empire.
It'll
Yeah.
be at the Empire, and you can come to the movie for free.
Yes.
Oh, we're coming.
We are so going to that.
So on January 25th, the movie Mass is playing,
Mhm.
and on January 11th, EO is playing. And the picture is a donkey, and it's really drawing me in.
Well, it is drawing in a lot of people.
Is
'cause
it?
Yeah, because we've been, we have the brochures that we have.
Is the donkey on it?
The donkey's on it, and
Love
that's
it.
been the comment, because I've been going to different places to promote QFA, and they look at the flyer and say, "Oh, this looks interesting. The donkey."
Yeah, it's a
so
donkey.
cool. I want to see the donkey movie.
Also, I think the thing I forget about alternative films, because so Mass, it has faces I recognize in it. And to me, when I think of alternative movies, I'm like, I'm not going to know who's in it, or like, but yeah, so that's kind of fun.
And actually, there's a lot of our movies that have big stars
Mhm.
in them. Like one we're looking at is a Bill Nighy film.
Okay.
So there are big stars in them, but they're not the blockbusters. They're the things that the actors like to do because they're artistic.
Yeah.
The Passion Project.
It's the passion project. Mass is a really interesting film. It actually kind of reads like a stage play because there's only 4 people sitting around the table.
Oh, that's cool.
But the premise of this movie is, I think, is just expands your mind. It's the story of the parents of a child who was killed in a school shooting.
I just sob right there.
I have goosebumps.
Talking to the parents of the shooter. No. And
Oh, that's hard.
it's a terrible subject. It's hard.
Well, yeah.
but
Oh, God.
you then get 2 perspectives,
Mhm.
and you can feel
Yeah.
each of the perspectives.
Of course.
Yeah.
And how they do this, I think, is so well done. And I saw the film, and I'm going, I never thought of that. And then I put myself in the shoes of the one-sided parents and go, yeah, that I understand. So those are the types of movies we show. Those
cool.
are the things where you think about things.
Yeah.
Do you know what EO's about?
I do know what EO's about. I have not seen
Oh,
EO,
okay.
so
Is it just about a donkey?
but it's
But a donkey with experiencing human issues.
Oh.
Basically, that's what I saw from the trailer. Anyway,
I feel like I would cry.
I've heard that comment quite often about this film. I think I'm going to cry.
Like, I don't know. I just really, something. Oh, he's wearing a carrot necklace.
So you have to know somewhere along the line he meets somebody who gives him a carrot necklace.
Yeah.
So it's
Now I need to know.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like
it's the people he interacts with or stumbles upon.
Yeah.
Minnie, can you tell us about the sponsorships and what that entails and what it does?
Yeah, I usually go out in June, July, and
Okay.
visit all the sponsors that we've had in the past. And we offer a sponsorship package with just sponsoring people, which means that they get their logo across the screen prior to every showing of the movie. They're also in our brochures listed there. They also are listed on our emails blasts that go out and on the website.
Okay.
So that's all where the sponsors will be listed. And then we also offer a sponsorship plus a membership. So the sponsorship plus a membership gives them a membership card for the year at a fairly reduced rate.
Okay.
So then they get all the things that I just mentioned plus the membership card.
Wow.
And most people are finding that they're really enthusiastic about sponsoring us, and they find the price is very reasonable. Like a sponsorship this past year has been $150 for the year to sponsor just a sponsorship, and then with the membership it's $250.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically get a membership for $100.
I know. Stop looking at me. I'm already thinking about it. I can feel her. I was like, I know.
And through the chamber, we're making lots of contacts. I'm going to be visiting a lot more people come June or July, right, to see if we can get more sponsors.
Well, hopefully we bring you some sponsors. Hey, people out there with a business.
It's not $500.
It's not, because that's what we always say.
So this one is not $500. It's way more reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
And that's great for like small businesses too, because it's not going to eat up like a huge chunk of a marketing budget.
No.
And we also had Chilango sponsored us when they were still downtown, but after the hurricane, they moved, and so they haven't sponsored us this year. But they were also offering a 10% discount if you went the day of the movie and had a meal. You had to show your membership card, and then they were able to get a 10% discount on their.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I
so
hope
we're looking at doing more of that.
Jeff.
So the kind of
Jeff from Burger Revolution
and a movie thing. Yeah.
Jeff from Burger Revolution, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I think Minnie's already talked to him.
Oh,
Jeff.
good.
But we haven't been able to connect.
Yeah.
He's so busy.
I know. Several
he's
times I was supposed to meet him at Burger Revolution, and he wasn't there. So anyway, I'll try.
He's a tricky one to get a hold of because he's everywhere all the time.
Yeah, we need to connect with him. And Mr. Zed's is also a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
But they're going to be changing their restaurant and making it more upscale.
I heard
Italian.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I think that's another avenue once he gets
Capers too.
Oh yeah, capers.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or the
Capers and-
export grill.
Yeah, they just got new ownership too.
Yeah. Might be an interesting
Right,
one.
and he's part of the chamber, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because they just did the chamber event at the.
That's right. He spoke at the chamber event. Yeah.
So people can get a membership. They can sponsor. They can come see a movie. Is there other ways they can get involved with QFA?
It sells single tickets at the box office.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you go on our website, it says buy single tickets, which will take you to the Empire site to purchase them online.
And we'll share all those links in the show notes so people can go and click and buy tickets.
But the price of a single ticket is $12.
Oh, so you don't get
buy
the
a
same
membership,
deal.
it's much.
So if you plan on seeing many movies, it's better economically to buy a membership.
Absolutely, exactly. Yeah.
And can people volunteer in any way, or is it mostly just the board that?
We do have volunteers. We call them our volunteer greeters.
Oh.
So that's another thing that's special about us. When you come in, they say, "Hi, how you doing, Kate? Enjoy the show." And occasionally we give out maybe chocolate or something for members.
I feel like I need like that kind of joy in my life.
Yeah. So we do have those volunteers, and they've been long-standing volunteers. We do have a board, and the board is basically full right now. And it's an amazing board, amazing people on the board. So
I went through the list. There are some great people on that list.
Oh yeah.
I just recognize names from friends of friends. And,
there are great people on that.
So my big question: what is your favorite movie snack?
Popcorn.
Oh, mine's nachos. I'm a nacho girl. I'm one of those.
Okay, so
other people chocolate.
Yeah.
Me, it's popcorn, but with nacho cheese.
Oh, you dip it.
And you dip.
Which
sounds disgusting, and I'm fully aware
No,
of this.
I think that sounds
but
delicious.
it's it's the combination.
Gayle, it's delicious.
No,
it's
I'm saying,
I thought you were like, ew.
No, it's good. I'm thinking it's good.
Well, no, it's the combination of like the buttery popcorn and like the creamy, cheesy stuff. yeah, it's just great.
I know people also sometimes put M&Ms in their popcorn, and it's like a sweet and salty snack.
I'm not that bougie.
I don't know
when
how
I'd say
creative
no
the
to.
Empire is, though. in
I
terms
think
of
they
different
have-
things. They have the buttered popcorn. But
It's so
they
good.
have a
Their
lot of
popcorn
flavors.
is so good. I don't mean flavored popcorn. I'm like a
No.
butter
Yeah.
popcorn.
I used to get the packets like back in the day at the Cineplex when they had the shakers out.
Mhm.
I'd be like, dill, ranch, get it. Just like
So, fun fact, I used to work at the movie theater in high school.
classic.
Of course I
Not
did.
even shocked.
Yeah, apparently I've worked at all the cool places. Anyways, I worked at the movie theater for like a really long time, and we'd watch every single movie. Like, no matter how good or bad or whatever it was, we'd always see it the day before it came out. We'd have like these midnight showings.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was really fun. Anyways, I'm segueing to the popcorn, obviously, where we would take all of the different seasonings and put them all in the bag.
Oh,
And you,
Oh, that's cool.
but the one that actually kind of brings it all together is the sour cream and chive.
Shock. I didn't.
You wouldn't think so.
Isn't it
Anyways,
an all dressed popcorn?
anyways, that was a tangent.
We love a tangent. Have we missed anything? Is there anything else you want to tell us about the QFA that we may have missed?
I don't know how important it is, but the Empire has gone cashless, so it has to be credit
Okay.
or debit.
So it's better to prepay for your ticket or
Bring
okay.
a debit card.
Yeah. Okay.
No cash.
No cash. Places are doing that. Sometimes I give cash and they're like, what is that? I'm like, it's my money.
What are
Take
you
it.
doing with this?
That's weird to me.
I know. Also,
I mean,
like when I was farming,
whatever.
like everything was like we lived in cash. So
Yeah.
yeah. But I just want to shout out your socials and websites. So the website, you can go and check out the membership and what movies are playing at quintefilmalternative.ca. You can follow them on Facebook at Quinte-Film-Alternative, and obviously follow them on Instagram at Quinte Film. We'll share all this in our show notes. And thank you guys for coming. This was great.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you at the movies.
I cannot wait to come
I'm
to the
so
movies.
excited for the
that'd be
movies.
awesome.
Oh,
That was amazing.
I forgot.
You just stared at the floor. That was great.
Yeah, no, I was like looking at like there's like a bunch of Christmas bows everywhere, and I'm like, ooh, shiny things.
I'm gonna spill a secret, and I'm sure people have figured it out. But what Kay and I do is we record with the people a week before,
Yeah.
and then we record our intro and our extra at the same time, like the day of the podcast release. So in between the intro and extra, I go blah, 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 and that's how we know that it's time.
That's where you cut the.
That's where I cut it, and I cut that part out, and then we go, that was amazing. So that's
And I
just a
clearly
little-
just completely tuned out.
You know what? We're both just a little spacey today.
It's only 9:30.
It's only 9:30, and life's a lot. I did not sleep well last night.
Oh,
but
me neither.
I had the anxiousness of life on me.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was a really good chat.
Minny and Gayle are just like so sweet, and they love Quinte Film Alternative.
I love the amount of like time and commitment they put into like choosing the films for the area, and like I want to see the donkey movie.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
I'm definitely.
I want to see Mass, which is the one with the 4 people just at a table.
Oh, I love that.
It's definitely very dark, but I think it
thought provoking.
thought-provoking, yes.
I like those kinds of movies.
Same.
Well, we are apparently now part of the Quinte.
Yeah, we are into
We're
it.
definitely going.
We're going, and you can still get the gift
Yes.
until I think the end of December, but you can also just sign up for a membership. And there, you get a lot of perks, and it's $6 a movie. So
I mean, how do you beat that?
yeah, and you can do a half season. Like you don't have to do a full season.
If you go away for the summer, it's no big deal.
And Gayle emailed us after to tell you one thing that was not said during the interview, and it was that after the movie, they put out boxes like 1 to 5, and everyone who saw the movie gets to like put their rating in. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
so it's like locally rated.
It's locally rated, so you get to rate the movie after too.
Fun.
Yeah, and I think it's good to see alternative movies because
I mean, I feel like everything that's coming out lately is like reboots of things.
yeah, it's so many reboots.
Or like superheroes, which like
Into it.
love it. If that's what you love, that's cool. Like I have nothing against it, but it's just not my. Like I'll watch She-Hulk.
Oh, I do like She-Hulk. And I know you're going to love this. I'm watching Canada's Drag Race.
Yes.
Because I only watched like season 1. Now I'm on season 2. Like Isis Couture is killing it. I just watched the most like chaotic, the most cringy lip sync battle. Gamora's.
Oh.
I was like, oh God, this is not great. So yeah, but I forgot how much I just love Drag Race and how much joy it brings me and serotonin.
So Isis is fucking incredible.
She's so cool.
So cool. And then in season 3, her drag daughter, Kimmy.
Wait, who's her brother?
No.
Like, oh, okay.
No, they're just, it's like you have like drag children.
No, I know, but in season 2, she's like, one of my drag daughters is my actual brother in real life.
No, that's not.
That's not it.
That's not the one. No,
Okay.
this is Kimmy. She's a tiny little. I think she's from. She said she's going to Trinidad. I think she's from Trinidad, and she's just like this little ball of fire.
I love it too because she comes in and she's like an Ottawa queen, and I'm like, they have drag in Ottawa, and then she says that in the season. I'm like, true, okay.
But yeah, no, my sister knows her well, and
Isis.
yeah, my sister worked at the Lookout.
Oh my goodness.
So she was friends with all the Ottawa drag queens.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah, no, she says that she's genuinely like the nicest person.
Like she's kind of low key through the whole. This is now just like a Canada's Drag Race podcast, but she's so low key through like the beginning of this. Like she wins the spoiler if you haven't seen it, but she wins the first challenge, and then like she's kind of there, and then all of a sudden like top 8, she's just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, get it.
How far are you in?
Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 now. Okay. So I know she wins.
Yeah.
But that's kind of fun to watch it knowing she wins. So
yeah. Well, because then you see the growth.
Yeah.
And it's like, and
I also love Kendall Jenner.
Okay. So the new season of like Canada's Drag Race just came out. It's called Canada versus the World. So Kendall's on it, Isis is on it, and then just 2 other queens that I don't remember their names.
Okay.
But yeah.
Kendall, just like, love her.
Also, that name is incredible.
Kendall Jenner, I love it. Also, in the episode I was watching last night, one of the queens asked, like, what do you identify as? And I think that's really important. And then one of the queens said, like, we just have to update our vocabulary, like, once a month.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Yeah, just update.
Yeah.
Ask people how they like to identify, what they would like to be called, and respect that. That's my little soapbox moment.
Well, yeah, we make sure to ask everybody before they come on the pod too, because I think that's super important. And people, if they leave it blank, then they leave it blank. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, but you know, I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, and I want to learn. Like, if I do say not the right thing, please tell me.
Yeah. No, exactly. And that's the one thing is like, if you ever say something that's like messed up, like I want someone to tell us. Like, because I mean, I'm not the person to be like offended by that.
No, I
want to be a better person. I want to like learn things, and then also like we can talk about it and we can educate you guys where we fucked up. Yeah. So let us fuck up for you.
Yes, please. In other news, my acne is just so angry, and I'm 27.
Okay, it looks a lot better today.
I know, but it hurt. Like, the thing is, it hasn't hurt or like felt like this in a long time. And so I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. But just like now, I'm like, it's itchy, it hurts, it's angry. It's trash. That's my other thing. Life's too much, but we're killing it. We're trying here.
We're trying our best, and
I think we'll do, when we tried to record this intro extra yesterday, we talked about New Year's resolutions.
We did.
But I don't know. I'm like New Year's, same me, but I don't try to change myself.
I don't try to change myself. I try to change my perspective on certain things.
Like, I decided I'm going to try and read like 5 books this year.
See, that's great.
Up from my no books this year.
5 is a great goal.
Yeah. Like, I'm not reading 12. I'm not reading a book a month. I know I won't do it.
No, that's fine. Like a book every like 2 to 3.
And the thing is, I listen to audiobooks. So.
Those count.
Do they?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Love it.
It's like an accessibility thing. It's like, okay, if I can't read physically with my eyeballs, why does listening to a book not count?
Yeah, exactly.
It totally counts.
Still taking it in. I'm just a slow reader.
That's fine.
And you had some good ones. I feel like.
So I generally kind of like stick to the same types of resolutions. Last year's was like more fun, less fear,
I like that one.
which is my favorite one. I use it every year because I always try to like, I had this like toxic trait when I was in my 20s to always say yes to things.
Same.
So it's like this way, it's like I still allow myself to say no to things, but only like I say yes to more fun things.
Yeah.
Like things I wouldn't expect to be fun. I try to like push myself a little bit. In
I
those
get
ways.
that.
Yeah.
Especially too when you're like depressy. It's really hard to get up and do things, but trying to say yes is like important, and sticking to that's important.
And my anxiety makes everything super scary.
It's so scary.
So yeah, like just saying yes to things and like being assertive about the things that I want, and vocalizing things that make me happy or unhappy, or if I have a goal, like telling people.
Yeah.
That's a big one. I
think writing down goals might be one of mine.
I think that's a good thing.
I always am scared to write them down because I don't want them to not happen, because I'm a perfectionist.
I feel that. But like once you can have like big like 10-year goals. You can have like smaller 5-year goals, and then you can have like your other ones.
Yeah.
And like don't even put dates on them.
No, I feel like that's a trap.
It's just like unneeded pressure.
And as what I said to you yesterday, which you guys will never hear, it's locked away. No,
It's on my computer.
It's on your computer. But do not feel like your New Year's resolution has to be to lose weight or to fit into a certain size or to work out every day to lose weight. If you want to work out for your mental health, do it. I love working out, but do not feel like you have to lose weight as your New Year's resolution. Don't fall into that trap. It's toxic.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So,
and I'm going to share a tip on our Instagram about how to hide those weight loss and weight related advertising things that you may start seeing popping up in your feeds. I have a cool little tip, and I'll show you guys how to hide those on our Instagram
which
stories.
is just important for your mental health, I think, because you don't need society telling you to lose weight.
Exactly.
So.
I can tell that to myself.
Yeah, I can be my own worst critic.
I'm so mean to myself.
I'm so mean to myself. I remember once I said I was like, you can be mean, you can say something mean to me, but I've probably already said it to myself.
Yeah,
so.
like it's like you can't hurt me.
I already suck in my own mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're working on it.
You can't hurt me.
But thank you, everyone. Like, this is the last episode of 2022.
Isn't that wild?
And we're interviewing our guest today that will be on our first 2023 episode. Yeah. We're ending 2022 on episode 25, which like brings me so much joy.
I love like a good multiple of 5.
Right?
Like
it's just like, okay, here we go. And we're a quarter way to 100.
That's insane.
It's insane.
We're so popular.
So cool.
No.
But we do have stickers, keychains, and magnets. We have put in a request for clothing, which I think hopefully we'll hear about in the new year.
And it's so cute.
It's so cute. I'm so excited. If you have, excuse me, I have a lot of saliva in my mouth. If you have like a guest you think would be cool, say it or reach out to us if you think you want to be on. We're booking to February, which is wild.
I can't believe
like February's almost booked too, so we're booking into March.
Pretty much. Yeah, we definitely have a tentative for March, which is I'm really excited about. And I'm also really excited about our January guests.
Me too. It's gonna be so chaotic.
We have our first returning guest.
We do, and that's all we're gonna say.
That's all I got.
But the post today on our Instagram kind of alludes to things. Is that too much? I can edit that out.
I don't know. We'll see.
But again, thank you to Minny and Gayle from Quinte Film Alternative.
Such a wonderful chat. And if you guys want to come see a movie with us.
Yeah, let us know. And all of their socials and website are in the show notes. So if you want to buy a membership or go see a movie, check out our show notes. And
yay.
Happy almost 2023.
Yeah.
We made it through 2022. Good job.
Oh, God. Snaps. I feel like we just need to congratulate ourselves every year after 2020.
Yeah, right? Like, good job.
Guys, we did it.
We made
another
it
one.
Somehow. I don't know. My brain.
Wait, it is 2022, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it is.
Why does it feel like it's been 5 years since the pandemic?
I don't know, but have you seen this thing where it's like, you feel like you have it, like I still think I'm 24 because that's how old I was when the pandemic started.
It's like, oh yeah. Last week I was like, I'm 27.
Yeah.
I'm 35.
Yeah, I was like, I'm 23. I'm a child. And then I'm like, holy shit. I think that's why I had like a mentee be right before my birthday. I was like, what's happening? Because I shouldn't be 27. I missed 2 years of my life. So
I feel you. Anywho.
Well, everyone, you're great. Have a lovely New Year's.
Make good choices.
Or don't.
Don't drive drunk.
Don't drive drunk.
That's not a choice.
That's not a choice. That's just like, don't. It's illegal. Don't do it.